Hi, this is the CubeWerx Security Console Tutorial 5, Spatially Defined Access Control Rules. We've seen how our Access Control Manager may be used to grant access to data stores and specific features. But we're also capable of defining access rules based on geographical or polygonal areas. Let's explore that functionality now. We'll start with the Feature Access Manager and our demo user, Bill. Bill currently has no access granted. To grant access to a polygonal region of an entire data store, select the data store, then click the Center button in the Data Store section of the toolbar. We see two tools appear in the map window. Select the Polygon tool to begin defining our access region. Each click adds a new vertex to our polygon. Double-click to finish the region. We see a new rule appear, indicating that access has been granted to the region. Selecting the region in the rule list highlights the region and activates the region portion of the toolbar. From here, we can center the map on the region, zoom to the region, or edit the region. To edit the region, simply drag any vertex to a new position. You'll notice that the midpoint of each side has a pseudo-vertex that lets you add points to the polygon. Notice how new pseudo-vertices appear as we drag existing ones. We can click Done when finished, or Cancel to revert to the original shape. To remove the region completely, simply remove the rule. We can grant the same type of region-based access on individual features. Select the feature, and click the last button in the feature portion of the toolbar. We can have any number of region-based rules on any data store or feature. We can fine-tune this type of access by adding exclusions to rules. Click the Add Exclusion link. This puts us back into vector editing mode. We can draw an exclusion in the same manner. Notice the rule has been edited to state that the user has access to this polygonal region with the exception of the exclusion region. To remove an exclusion region, select the region and click the last button in the toolbar. This is a powerful feature of the Access Control Manager. However, in practice, the regions we wish to control access to are often defined by regional or national boundaries, and must be spatially precise. It would be very difficult to draw these kind of regions by hand. For this region, we provide another method of defining regions. We allow you to define a region based on the geometry of any existing feature we have access to. Let's assume, for example, we want to grant access to the entire CubeStore data store, but limited to the state of Montana. We happen to have the US state boundaries in one of our other data stores. Let's go there and select the state boundaries feature. Notice that we are not granting Bill access to this feature. We are merely using it to define access rights on another feature. To do this, you select the second button in the Features portion of the toolbar. Two things just happened. The editor loaded the state boundaries layer in the map viewer, and switched us into a point-and-click mode for region creation, based on the feature state. Now, if we return to the CubeWerx data store, and select the button to create a region-based rule, we do not see the vector editing tools. We simply enter a point-and-click mode, clicking on the state of Montana, and the editor retrieves the geometry of the state we clicked on and creates a rule based on that geometry. We can add additional rules in the same way. We can leave this mode of region creation by clicking Deselect. Notice that we can still add exclusion zones to these regions in the same manner as before. This concludes Tutorial 5, Spatially Defined Access Control Rules. Thank you.